mistake.
Time.
All right. So if you're watching this, it's a good thing, because if you're not, I feel like you're missing out, right? Because this is something real. It's something that where you can be yourself. It's called no muzzle. To me, that means you don't hold back. You are who you are, etc., etc. My name's Eddie.
What's up? It's Dennis.
Oh, I'm Enrique. Do a longer
So
intro.
Dennis and Enrique, what's up, man? First of all, handshake, happy day. You know, it seems like the world is fucked up. Just my opinion. I don't know. Shit's fucked up right now, but we're here talking shit. So Enrique, you've been on the channel before, dog. How you feeling, man? What's up with you?
I'm feeling good, man. Despite all the BS, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Good, man. Living.
We did an interview a while ago. Let the people know, like, you know, what's up with you now? Like, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blessed to still be working.
Yeah.
You know, making a living. Imagine striving through this pandemic. All right, though, man.
All right.
Pandemic.
Pandemic.
That's why I got the hoodie, man. We're here protesting. We're here as the people, and we want to say something. You know what I'm saying? So Dennis,
Yes, sir.
this is your first time on this show, on the is it a platform? No, right? Because it's not big enough. It's my YouTube, man. You know, this is your first time on the channel, man. Go ahead and I guess, you know, let the people know who you are. You know, like what's up with you?
Yeah, man. Just out here posting in the valley, San Fernando Valley. With my fiance, my newly announced fiance.
Engaged.
yes,
I want to
sir.
be where you are.
Yeah,
Real shit. I want to be engaged. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Hell
you
yeah.
got to.
Yeah.
You're engaged.
Yes, I am.
When's the wedding, man?
Man, hopefully next year we
Oh, that's right. We can have a wedding.
They let us out. They let us out, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year.
That's what we aiming for. Next summer, fall, some in between. But man, I'm chilling, man. Still working from home. Actually, I've been on vacation on Fridays last couple months. So,
Perks.
well, I mean, the job is asking us to be on to use our vacation time for Friday, take Fridays off so they can save some money. But we still working, no layoffs, so I'm chilling, man. No complaints.
So what you about, man? What can you say? Like, what do you stand for? You know what I'm saying? What are some morals
I mean,
about yourself?
Try to be a man of God first and foremost.
That's what's up.
Got my faith, you know what I'm saying?
Respect that.
That come first, and then everything kind of I live based off of that. I try to, you know, all my moves is made is based on that first and foremost, and then obviously, you know, we here in America, California, LA, you know, we move how we allowed to move here, but you know, I just integrity, you know what I'm saying, about my business, take care of my family. That's about it.
So you concur? You're like, yeah, I agree. That me too. That's what's up, man.
Stay out the way. Just be posted.
That's all it is.
Yeah. What you guys think about negative energy? You know, cause like you might be a stand-up person about integrity, but what do you feel about like negative energy and shit?
I mean, I feel
Negative
like,
people, you know?
I
I
feel
don't
like-
fuck with none of that.
I feel like as long as you, honestly, I feel like our generation has been. I don't think it's conscious. I think it's subconsciously like we outcast or segregate people without even really knowing that we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if your energy is strong enough and your belief system and you grounded enough, like nobody should be able to compromise your energy, right? So if I'm in a room full of negative people, I don't look at it as like those people gonna rub off on me. I look at it as like my energy gonna rub off on them.
All right,
You know
cool.
what I'm saying? I feel like wherever you are, it's an opportunity for your light to shine and for who you are and what you represent to be on, like to be front and center type of thing. So I don't go in a position being don't get me wrong, like, I don't necessarily feel like me personally where I'm at in my life I should be everywhere. You know, some places I don't be at no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't be out in the streets hanging out like that no more. But if I'm amongst a group of people and if some people kicking some stuff I don't like, then you know that ain't going. I'm gonna just keep being me, and then hopefully what I'm about, you know, they might take heed to that, and it's something that they can apply on their own time. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, man, you saying some good shit, man.
Right.
I feel like, you know what? I feel like kind of in the same space, you know, because I'm pretty young. How old are you?
30, 31 next month.
You look young.
I appreciate that.
I'm 30. 30.
You look young too.
30.
I'm young, so I'm like 25 right now. I just turned 25, right? But I feel like where I come from, you know, like a few years ago, I was like in a really negative space, doing stuff I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
You know, shit that I'm not proud of, but like I don't know if I'm just like destined for greatness. I don't want to put that on myself. Like I gotta be something great, but you know, things happen in my life. You know, I got a girlfriend. I stopped doing certain stuff, and then I got blessed with the baby.
Right.
Yeah.
So that right there, I was talking to my friend Nick about this last time. I feel like I'm shedding a layer. All that stuff that I used to be into, I feel like it's kind of gone away, and I don't really like care about that no more. You know, I don't care about.
Yeah, you get to a certain point.
I don't care about being the toughest. I don't care about being the baddest. I want to be the best, and I want to, you know, do dope shit. You know, like, you know, be there for my family, my girl, my baby. You know, I have a lot of love and a lot of positivity. That's what I'm feeling right now, you know?
Good.
And hopefully I exude that, you know, because I don't want people down. I don't want people in the dumps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Enrique, man? How you feel about that, man? Negative shit, you know what I'm saying? Negative people, negative stuff.
I don't pay mind to them, bro. I ignore negative people, man.
Yeah.
All they're trying to do is get you to be with them, man. Misery loves company. So I try to ignore it. I got nothing to be negative about. You know, my life, I'm blessed with a beautiful family, a good job. I really got no trouble right now, man. So I don't care what negative people say. They don't bother me. They gonna figure it out someday.
Yeah.
They gonna stop being negative.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
They gonna figure it out.
This, to me, this is what it's all about. No muzzle. That means when I think about no muzzle, I think about animal, right? Being who you truly are, right? So me, I might have grown up, I guess, in the hood, whatever.
That's kinda,
But I've always been like a nice kid, you know. I've always just like drawing and like music and like, you know, never really been into the bad shit. So I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about when you hear no muzzle? Like, what does that mean to you? 'Cause that's the show we're on, so I just want to get you guys' opinion.
I tell them how it is, man. The
Tell 'em how
truth.
it is. Yeah, the
no
truth.
matter if you offend people or not, you know, you can't pander to everybody, man. You gotta tell it how it is, and people gonna take it a certain way, and it's on them though, man. Some people gonna see it as, you know, damn, like, okay, I didn't think about it like that. Others are stuck in their ways, and they gonna be mad and talk shit like they always do. But
Excuse me.
you gotta speak the truth.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy, like I said, it's easier to remember the truth than lies. So I'd rather just tell I'd rather just tell the
That's
truth.
the truth.
That's
the truth.
Yeah, I'd rather just tell the truth, man, honestly.
Yeah.
And let people take it how they take it. Like, I can't be responsible for how people take it.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about no muzzle and the whole thing that we're doing here?
I mean, I like it. I think that's a great name and appropriate for the messages that, I mean, I know that we try to convey. You know, like he said, you know, it's kind of like a no filter thing, where you saying how you feel, you being confrontational. I think people think that you can't be respectful and confrontational. You should be able to confront issues while still being with a respectful approach. But like he said, the truth could be offensive. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean because it's offensive it shouldn't be said. So it's like that muzzle can keep you in check. It really let you know that, like, you know, you're not allowed to go past this. You know what I'm saying? Just that's, you know, confining you or whatever. So I think that to say that statement on muzzle is like, you know, the filter's off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's appropriate right now with wearing the mask and all.
Yeah, exactly. So it being appropriate for this time, I think the theme I'd like to convey for this show, because you got to do that. You're doing a podcast, YouTube show. You have to make a point, right? So my point is it getting better or is it getting worse? Now, how are you guys looking at it? Now tell me, is the situation the world is in Is it the world, or is it just you think it's just America right now?
Oh, it's by far the world.
It's the world.
It's the world. Is it getting better? It's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Damn, don't say that. No.
It's ramping up, man.
No. I think. I don't know.
We just here. We here, bro.
We're in the middle right now.
Yeah.
I
I think we still climb. I don't even think we ain't plateaued yet. I think we still climbing. I think that it's like Goliath, like at Six Flags. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't fuck with that shit, man. I don't like roller coasters for
We
nothing.
ain't even close to the top of the drop.
That's why I hate the times.
You know.
Roller coaster, goddammit.
Cranking.
Yeah, that's what we at right now. I think the
man.
whole world is waiting on November 3rd. Let's see what happens.
Election.
Yeah.
That's all.
You guys voting?
Oh man.
I'm not doing personal stuff like that.
Nah. What do you? What religion
sure,
do you
yeah. I'm not
subscribe
sure.
to? That?
I don't know.
Basically.
Man.
Nah, I said I don't know if I'm gonna vote. I'm not sure.
I'm
yet.
not voting. I've never voted. The fuck? I've never voted.
I can say this, because I've been conflicted numerous times. I've been voting since I was 18. I think it's been, what am I about to be? I'm 30.
12 years.
So, what is that? Is that 12 years?
That's
so
12
it's been,
It's been 3 elections.
Like 3 elections?
Obama twice and Trump.
Man, I voted 3 times. And I think that I haven't been happy with none of my votes.
Damn.
And I think that's alarming to me. Like,
That's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I also think in Cali it don't matter. We're not a swing state. It's gonna be blue regardless.
Right.
So it really doesn't matter if you vote like your president. We vote for president as far as. But I think like city officials.
That's
you can
That's
vote,
what matters,
different. Yeah, that's what
right?
matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's presidents. So it's not gonna change.
I agree with that. I think that I've tried over the years as I've gotten older. I've tried to focus more on what I can do from like a local
Right, that's
standpoint.
what it is.
Yeah, because that's like that's what's gonna take immediate precedence over anything that's happening on a federal level. You know what I'm saying? So
That's not a real helicopter. That's just an effect I added in the video.
yeah.
So okay, look. Is it bad to say that I don't care? I don't care about voting. I don't care about none of that. Is it bad? Is it bad? Why don't I care?
Why don't you care?
I don't know.
That's bad. That's bad.
No. I don't care because politics has never affected my day-to-day life. Is it bad to say that I'm gonna just be a regular person?
It's affecting you right now.
Yeah.
You gotta wear masks.
Oh,
You
that's
can't
true.
go
You're
to places.
right.
It's affecting
But you
right
know
now.
what? That probably has nothing to do with. Oh, not.
Absolutely.
It does.
It's your
governor, your mayor is the one.
You're right.
They told you that you couldn't, that we had to be confined to the house, that you had to wear a mask, they closed our restaurants, our businesses. That's who
They told you.
elected.
They told you when family member passed away, you can't have a proper burial for them.
That's
You
true.
couldn't celebrate your graduations. You couldn't celebrate your birthdays. You can't, my fiance got laid off. She was blessed enough to get her job back. Because we blessed. I mean, I put my faith in God, not in no elected official, but from a world view, from a American view, a citizen view, that's where I think we be torn. Like, I feel like when it comes to the president, our two-party system, bipartisan system is compromised. It's flawed, extremely flawed. But as far as like he said, like locally, the city and the state level, it's important for us to pay attention to who we place in office. Because I think that one thing I learned about California being in this pandemic is like, man, if an emergency, which we in now, we gonna get hemmed up quick. Like they put us in our houses quick. You know what I'm saying? So that go to show you how California handles situations like these. I think that's alarming.
I guess I've never been able to look past myself in my own situation because everything that's going on, what I see is my family and the people I know are doing all right.
Yeah.
Everything's cool. Nobody's dying out of corona-related incidents. People are graduating. People are, if anything, some people are losing their job, like how you say. I feel for that. Some people are getting new jobs. Some people are doing good. So I guess I never look past myself and the people that I care about. Right. So maybe that's why I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I guess you saying all this. You guys are right. I guess when I say I don't care, it comes off a little aggressive, but like, I guess I don't care. I don't care about all the sensationalism about it. You know, I don't give a fuck about like so much like the presidency. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the outcry. But you know what? The whole the protesting, the looting. You know, people.
Yeah.
That's something I could respect and care about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the protest?
Yeah, all that stuff. You know, that's some stuff I can get behind. I mean, I probably won't do it, but you know, like that's what's up. Like that's cool. Like you know.
Be careful, man. They gonna call you out for that, bro. They'll call you out for not protesting.
What you mean? I'm at work. I can't go to. After work, I go home and try to relax my feet a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Protesting.
You went.
No. I wouldn't. So my views on that have changed. I'm never going to be against protesting because that's a part of our right, our constitutional right to assemble. And the moment we okay with our rights getting taken away, like that's the moment we headed to a dark place, in my opinion. But initially I was like very outspoken when it came to police brutality and stuff like that, and just the like you said, the public sensationalism of it, like that irked me. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know, like recently, probably within the last year or two, I've just been feeling like you said, it's like sensationalizing. It's like, and which leads me to believe is an ulterior motive towards why it's being pushed in the way that it's being pushed. Why?
Feel played?
Yeah,
provoked?
Yeah, like I feel like the media, and I feel like certain political I feel like it's a politically charged, like it's politically charged, and that it's agendas that's being pushed at the expense of people's emotions. And if you're not able to rationalize your emotions and rationalize how things make you feel, then you're gonna react emotionally, and your decisions is gonna be led by emotions. And unfortunately, when you making a group decision, because that's what this is, right? As a country, we make decisions as a country, in my opinion. So you got to remove your emotions from things when you in a relationship. Sometimes you got to take out how you feel about something personally to accommodate the feelings of your partner, right? And it's the same thing. Like, we all got to be on one page to get the greatest outcome for the country, right? And I think that everything is just too emotionally charged at the moment. We're not really gathering all the facts. We're not really looking at things from a grand scale. We isolating moments and putting the moments on the pedestal and making our decisions based off of that instead of taking all the data, considering all the facts, all the numbers, considering what's transpired in 2020. Okay, that's only 6 months in. Maybe the data is not good enough. What about 2019? Okay, what about since 2012 when Trayvon Martin case first happened? What's happened over that time? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it a good idea? Is it really a good idea? Okay, defunding the police and getting rid of the police, those are two different ideas, right? You know what I'm saying? You can defund the police and maybe they don't need all the resources that they have available to them, or maybe, whatever the case may be, but it's funding the problem. Is them having adequate funding leading to them making poor decisions on the job? Like, are those two things even connected? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we're asking those questions. I think we just see a video. The video, because of social media, it gains a lot of views, it circulates quickly, people get riled up, people feed off of other people's emotions, and now we're making radical and extreme decisions as a unit. You know what I'm saying?
See, you saying all this stuff, you're actually teaching me something, because I never thought about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, are you going with it's getting worse? Is it gonna get worse? Will it ever get better?
I mean, I think the only way things get better is if you have an honest conversation about those things. How much racism do we deal with? I ain't gonna tell you racism don't exist. I've dealt with racism, but I've dealt with racism from a lot of different races, not just white people.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But is the racism that I deal with make me feel like I'm in a less position to have opportunity here in this country? Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? I've had somebody say something racist to me, but I haven't had racism stop me from, having a fruitful career.
Being yourself.
Yeah, like I have a good career, I have a great job. I haven't gotten denied work or a position because of my race.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten denied work or promotion or anything like that because of my lack of education, formal education. So it's like, it's a scale. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't think we looking at everything objectively. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of feel like we just ride emotionally, and black people been taught that, you know, we white people don't like us. We live in a white country, and because white people don't like us, they go out of their way to make sure that we can't advance to our fullest potential. Is that the truth? I don't think it's the whole truth. I think there's parts to that, in all honesty. I think that I don't think we do a great job managing our environments. Have we been placed in certain environments, and are those environments compromised to make it hard for us to excel?
Yeah.
I think so. We could argue that. Is that the reason why we make some of the decisions we make and we have some of the outcomes we have in our life? I don't know. I don't think so, because I don't have those outcomes. I grew up in a single parent home, a broken home. My parents divorced young. I grew up in South LA in a impoverished, low income environment.
Yeah.
And I feel like at 30, I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yeah, you see this balcony? God damn it, the fuck? See this balcony? Shit. Damn, man.
That's real talk, man.
See these bars right here, man? Shit's not cheap. Nah. Enrique, man, what do you think? Are you on the side it's getting better, it's getting worse? Will it get better?
It's getting worse, man.
Damn, man.
It's getting worse, man.
Is it gonna get worse?
I think it's getting worse because he said it's going off of emotion, man. They're not thinking about, you know, like stats. People say stats, you know, you can mess with the stats to bend to any favor, you know. But I still think it's still all emotional, man. And the media feeds to that, and they're gonna play on your emotions, and they know you're already mad, so then you're gonna react a certain way, regardless of what you think. And I don't think it's gonna stop, man. I think media gonna keep pushing that down your throat. So you gotta get off mainstream media, do your own research, man, independent outlets and stuff like that, man. And then really inform yourself on what's going on.
Agreed.
So I'm gonna take the approach. Shit's fucked up, man. Cops did a fucked up thing. Not just in one situation, many situations. All cops are not bad, no, okay, whatever, but the point is something happened, so the people reacted, right? That's what the fuck you're gonna get, man. Don't ever expect for people to lie down, because that's not what people do. Especially people of other races, colored people. You've seen all the shit people been through. You know, black, Hispanic, everybody been through the shits. You don't lie down. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. So I guess I'm taking the point of the
You're a fighter, huh?
I guess so. I guess that's how I'm coming off. What's it called? It's gonna get better.
You think it's gonna get better?
I think the people will get better. The country, the rules, the government. I don't know. I can't tell.
How would you stop racism in the police force?
Stop racism. Racism will always exist.
That's what I'm saying.
But will it though? Or like,
cause you know what? A Chinese person could hate fucking Indians. You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't like them. You know what I'm saying?
You'll never know. I mean, they don't express it. So I'm saying, like, you
should they express it?
No, I mean,
I don't think you can.
I'm saying with
like
cops.
It's hate.
I'm saying with cops, if you get a psychologist in there, right, and they interview people and stuff like that, but you can always, you know, talk your way out of sounding racist and stuff like that.
Well, I think it depends on what the, like, 'cause at the end of the day, as long as people know how to be civil, it don't matter how you feel.
Exactly.
You can't control how people feel. If one group of people hate this group of people, or you don't like, that's your prerogative, I guess. If you can feel how you want to feel, but we have rules in place where that hate or whatever that distaste never goes to a certain place or whatever, right? We all here, we all as citizens, we all able to enjoy everything equally, right? I think when it comes to racism in the police force, it's like cops are trained to that in certain neighborhoods, in certain areas, they're more likely to experience this.
Yeah, certain things go on. Yes.
Okay, so do we wanna? This is what I think. personally. Where do you want to start? You want to train. It'll be harder to retrain the police officers than it will be to change the communities, right? Because you can tell a police officer, look, we can't be profiling blacks or Hispanics just because we in San Fernando or we in Sumar or because we in South LA or whatever the case may be. And then are we naive enough to think that crime don't happen in those areas? No, it does.
It
right?
does, yeah.
Okay, so you tell a cop to be less on his toes, and then the night he decide I'm gonna chill. I'm not gonna assume that this dude, and then he get caught up in a shootout or something, a robbery or something. And you I think that's unfair. How can he do an adequate job of something where he constantly putting his life on the line? If you train, you know what I'm saying, like that. Like I think that's unrealistic to get every cop to do that, to lower their senses basically. But what if we invested in more resources into these certain areas that really, that's what happens. You don't have you go into a low income area where it's more likely to have those people are more likely to be in a broken home, right? So that means if there's no father, then the mom probably works a lot, right? So that means that the boys she has sons, the sons are home by themselves. If you leave a boy by himself, he has nothing but idle time, he's probably going to get into trouble, right? If you don't have adequate resources, if you don't have YMCAs or Boys and Girls Clubs or after school programs or, computer programs or, the elementary schools with proper funding or proper, adequate resources that can make kids feel excited about learning or help kids find what they're into at a younger age so then they can be prepared when they go to middle school. Are we teaching the proper, economics or how to sustain, affordable lives after school? You know what I'm saying? Are we training our children to do that? Do they feel confident when they get in the real world that they can live in the real world by having a real job or having a, you know what I'm saying? We promote universities and we promote going to college and going to law school and becoming a doctor, but what about trade schools? Do we promote trade schools? Are there adequate amount of trade schools in neighborhoods in certain communities where, I don't gotta go to college, I can't afford to go to college, but I can go to trade school, I can go to an electrician, I can be a welder. A welder makes 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Like if you work for the county and you a welder or you an electrician, you make bread. But we're not promoting that. So if you're not gonna change the environments and you're not gonna empower the environments and put adequate resources in those environments, then of course those kids are gonna harm themselves and they're gonna create harmful environments, and that's going to lead the police to feeling like these are more dangerous areas. You know what I'm saying? And that's what leads to racism. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that like we see all these posts and all this money getting donated and certain public figures donating hundreds of millions of dollars, but where's that money going? Or those money's going to the appropriate places so that we can really like produce the change and the impact that we swear we hope to see.
You'll never know, man.
You'll never know.
They'll never show you receipts.
They'll never show you receipts.
Show the receipts of where it gets in, man.
Can we get a paper trail?
Yeah.
Okay, Michael Jordan. I didn't want to say no names. I said
Michael Jordan. Not to say anything.
He donated for like
where's it going?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true.
Okay, if you donated $1 million, like where's it going? You know what I'm saying? Because we've been dealing, like I said, Trayvon Martin, right? That was put all over the place. That was one of the first outcries. Oh my gosh, black people, we must still be getting profiled. We must still be getting gunned down by, which he wasn't even a white dude, and he wasn't even he was just a civilian. But so that was in 2012. It's what, 2020? About to be in 2021 in 6 months. Like, so in 9 years.
Man, that seems like such a long time ago, man.
What's happening?
Man.
Are these same communities that's having these protests, that's having these outcries, do they feel like they're in any better position? And, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like Nipsey, he put his own money in just one area, an area that's known for gang violence, that's known for, he actually put money into the elementary school that I went to, right? Like, that took very little effort. Like, he used his own money. We've seen it's a tech, computer science place over there where kids can go to use technology and like stuff like that to whatever the case may be. They need to work in school. They want to learn how to whatever studio. He put basically like
put money back in the hood.
Yeah,
man.
like And so now instead of maybe it ain't gonna get rid of gangbanging, but maybe you know, if 10 kids grow up in that situation, maybe
get rid of it, but
you know, maybe instead of 8 of them gangbanging,
Yeah,
5 of them gangbanging. You know, and 5 of them going, they got some money. You know what I'm saying? But like, is that what we doing now? Are those, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I just think that like to say we're gonna end racism, like, but how? And like, where's the racism?
There's no plan.
The racism?
There's no plan.
Like,
It's just end to end it, but there's no plan. There's no concrete, you know, like plan to just how we're gonna do this.
I think we got a winner. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. You guys won.
It's getting worse because but you guys, there's people that
It
are
could be
pushing,
better.
There's people that are pushing agendas.
There's solutions. There is steps that can be taken. Basically, right?
I think what he was about to allude to is we purposely avoiding those solutions.
Yes. There's agendas that are being pushed that I think people are ignoring just because they have hate for one man so much that they hate him that they can't see past
what's really going on.
Yeah,
man, it's fucked up, man. It's getting worse.
The people that want to get rid of that man, you know, are playing on the emotions of a group of people who think that they used to being wrong. So what do? You be like, oh, you've been wronged again, and you get them hyped up, and you get if you get into a fight, and you like, and you come to the house, and you all emotional, and you high, you riled up, and you angry, and you like, they jumped me, and we like, who jumped you? They jumped me over there. Let's go get them. We don't know where we don't know if is that in our hood? Is that in their hood? If they got guns?
Is that really how it happened?
Like we just hide.
You don't know. You don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what they doing. Like, you know, they want us on their side so that they can get they plans in motion. You know, because they convinced us whatever this person is doing, we don't like that, we don't want that. And I'm not necessarily saying I'm supporting that person. I understand why people may not like them or feel some type of way about them, but I also feel like at the end of the day, we were talking earlier, like, you know, politicians are supposed to be people that put policies in place that are going to work in the best interest of the business of the country and the business of the American people. We've gotten away from that. Like, it's just like I don't know, it's like a personality contest. Like, what person who you like more? Like, who talk the best? Who smile the best? Who like the most charisma? Like, who, you know, it's like.
And these same people that put policies in place and bills in place to get minorities arrested are now in the minorities' faces trying to be their friends.
Yes.
And they're putting the blame on some other men.
Yes.
Same people that have been in politics for 40 years, have done nothing for the minority community. All of a sudden,
didn't Cuomo implement stop and frisk in not too long ago?
I don't mind that though, man.
Being able to,
I don't mind that.
You don't mind that?
Oh no, he got rid of it. He got rid of stop and frisk.
Because
But stop and frisk was like, but I mean, shoot, if you got a gun on you, you might commit a crime. Stop and frisk will stop that, but you are getting profiled. So
you basically
it's pros and cons, man.
Kind of feeling the whole like guilty until proven innocent, instead of innocent until proven guilty. Like, and that's the thing. Like you either gonna instill faith in the people, or you gonna instill faith in your laws and policies to govern the people. And if one side has more, like, you know, it's gonna be chaos.
But look at these these killings happen. It's Democrat states. It's liberal states. Eric Garner was in New York, right?
Yeah.
It's a liberal state.
Yeah.
Democratic state, blue state.
So Florida though. Trayvon was in Florida, right?
But that wasn't a cop though. I mean, that was just true.
Yeah.
We know what that was.
We know what that was.
but
yeah, man.
But I'm saying it's not fair. Like it's funny how they do it because the hate that they have for this man. You know, the two killings we just mentioned happened under a different president's term, and that president got no beef. No, they didn't heckle him for nothing.
It's true.
You know, but they killed this. You know, they killed Floyd, and now the president's under the heat. That's his fault. Like, he's the police chief.
Right.
You know, like he could have stopped that. Like,
okay, but what do you say to people? And I'm just being devil's advocate.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
what do you say to people that be like, it happened because he promotes a certain type of person, and those type of people are the ones carrying out these acts?
does he promote violence? I don't know if he promotes violence. I mean, he did the criminal reform.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That got minorities out of prison.
Point. Yeah.
He got more jobs into the country. I don't know if he promotes violence. He'll call those right wing people good people and stuff like that, and he could be racist at times, you know. But I don't.
Racist undertones.
But to say he promotes violence, I don't know. This man hasn't invaded any countries.
Right. That's true.
He hasn't bombed anybody. He didn't start no wars. We're gonna go to war with Russia. Squash that. We're gonna go to war with North Korea. He's shaking hands with him, bro.
Right.
It might look like you're advocating for him.
I'm just saying you're
not thinking.
You're not seeing it through. Like you're just thinking about because the white cop killed the black person. That you know, and then it gets back to not all white people are racist.
Yeah.
You know, there was a post where they're making white people kneel because to apologize for the white privilege.
What?
You can't apologize for what you want the person.
Like
That's true.
You know, like it's crazy, man, and it's I don't know. I just feel like it's they're pushing an agenda, and they're pushing it for a reason, and it always happens around voting time.
That's just fucked up, man. How about we push our own agenda? Positivity.
Yeah.
Just shooting shits, you know, like just chilling, playing some music, you know, like that's what I like to do, you know what I'm saying? I work, chill, play some music, whatever, watch some TV. What are you guys watching right now?
Nothing, man. Nothing on TV.
You don't like Better Call Saul?
I ain't heard of that.
You guys don't watch Netflix?
Yeah, but I finished Ozark. That was
Ozark's good?
Yeah, that was like when
I heard about Ozark.
That when it first happened. I ain't had nothing to watch.
You know, I don't even be on TV like that, man, because there's really nothing to watch.
What you doing, man? You just on your phone? Looking at all the propaganda and agendas?
I be researching, man, yeah. Trying to keep myself alive.
That's just kind of bad too, though. Knowing too much, don't you think? Having too much information.
Man, I don't know. I mean,
I think there's people that go on their whole lives without
being ignorant and just. I mean, not in a bad way, but
yes,
being ignorant to certain things.
Not knowing shit. Work hard.
No worries.
Raise your family and everything's all right.
I think that whatever you feed your soul the most of is what is gonna lead your life. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? So if you consume by, trying to figure out what's going on behind the scenes, then that's what's gonna drive you. That's what if you consume by materialism or physical lust or whatever the case may be, then that's what's gonna drive you. That's what's gonna consume you. That's what your world is gonna be around. Like, and it's crazy because the way the internet works, man, like it tell you what you into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. It's a fact.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Instagram algorithm tell you what you into. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I mean, I think it's a balance. I think you gotta stay informed. You gotta stay well read.
Yeah.
Because something could change. I think that people think that what goes is what's announced, and that's not always the case. Like, it's tons of laws or bills that get passed or get put into play that people don't even know about. And you don't really know about it till it's already been approved. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think that people don't. So I think it's a balance.
Cool. So you said, well, people feed their soul. What do you guys like to feed your soul with? What's
lately
dated? Huh?
It's been the Bible lately, man.
You serious?
Yeah, thanks to this man right here, man.
Wow, that's cool.
A vessel of God right here, man.
I respect that, man.
That's probably why I stopped watching so much TV too.
Really?
And reading stuff.
That's cool. So how does it make you feel getting back into I guess I don't want to say getting back into God, but getting back into like a holy knowledge type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Just reading the Bible, like what does that make you feel and think and stuff like that?
It's some I say it makes you feel good, man, and you start looking at things different from a spiritual standpoint, and you just see like the Bible just comes to life every day, man.
It's true.
When you see things happening, then you can go back to a verse and you're like, you know what, this happened here, and then you're like, damn, like this is true. Like this Bible's true. And it's crazy because the Bible is about certain people, you know, it's not a religion. It's about a certain people, right? And then you see that God did this to certain people, but then it's happening to everybody now.
Yeah.
And you just know there's no way you can't deny that the Bible is real, man. Like what happened is real. You can't deny. There's no denying it.
Yeah.
But you can see it happening every day.
Yeah.
That's true. I used to go to church when I was younger, and I used to. I guess that's kind of what made me a good kid, because I always had like a faith in God and stuff like that. I believed it wholeheartedly. So, my bad. I'm bringing up myself again.
No, do your thing.
When I got into negativity, I guess I kind of lost my way. So I felt like when I started lessening the bad stuff, I kind of felt like, oh shit, that's not really who I am. I'm not really a bad person. I don't really like to do wrong things. So when I started getting rid of that, I'm like, I'm a good guy, man. I just want to, you know, laugh. I just want to laugh with my friends, you know what I'm saying?
My thing is like people blame all the bad stuff on like different things, karma, universe. It's everything but God, you know. Like people think God is like that God won't punish you.
Yeah.
You know, people always look at the good verses of the Bible, but they don't ever look at the other side where like, you know, the Israelites were punished for going a different direction, you know? Like they were, so like if you're doing bad things gonna happen to you.
Right.
And it's not karma, it's not that. It's God telling you, yo, look, you know,
Come back to me.
get back to come back to me. If you keep doing drugs and you keep doing this, something's gonna happen to you. You're gonna die. You think people are supposed to just die like that, like tragic deaths like that?
Right.
No, you gonna keep doing evil, then you're gonna die like that.
You know what made me change, man? There was a point where my mom was talking to me, and I would just look in her eyes, and I'll be like, damn, I've done so much fucked up shit you don't even know, and it made me cry. I was talking to her, I started crying out of nowhere. She's like, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying? I don't know what. I'm like, damn, Ma, I feel bad, you know, whatever. And that's when things started changing for me.
You know what? I think people just scared to go back to God because it's gonna hurt. It's gonna tear you.
Yeah.
Once like I haven't listened to music in 3 months.
Are you serious?
Like willingly, like me put music on. Yeah,
Pressing play?
Like I had 3-4 months maybe now. What are we in June?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been like since March, like 3 months, 3-4 months, right? I haven't done it willingly. If it's on, it's on. But like me putting music on, I don't do it. So I stopped doing stuff like that, and I think that the Bible is going to strip you of what things you like that have you attached to the world.
Okay.
That you know that like even me, I have a soda addiction, but like my body's not, my body's not meant to be addicted to soda.
Right.
Well, you know, when there's water here, you gotta put water in this, so you just drinking, you know, stuff like that, and like it's just like once you start listening to the Bible and getting close to God, it's gonna strip you of all the things that you like. It's gonna hurt, and I think that's why people don't do it.
Agreed.
And I think people think like it's if you could just keep sinning and then keep repenting, sinning, repenting, and it's gonna work out for you. I don't think that's how it is.
Yeah.
You have to change. That's the big change.
Yeah.
Right, like you cheat on your girl and you repent and she takes you back and then you do it again. Like that's how it is.
Yeah.
At some point, she's gonna be like, yo, get out of here. I'm over you. Yeah, that's how God gonna be. God gonna give you so many chances, and then until he's done with you.
My bad. What do you think about all that stuff, man? Everything he's saying and stuff like that.
I agree. I think people, when people hear you talk about God, it's like, oh, you think you're perfect, or you think like self-righteous and all that. And it's not. Like, it's a battle.
Okay, yeah.
I deleted
Facts.
Apple Music.
Say that
too.
It's a battle.
But I'll be itching to listen to music.
Yeah.
And my biggest thing is driving. Like when I drive, I'm so used to listening to music. I'll be on YouTube sometimes, like looking for just a song I used to rock with when I was listening to music.
Yeah.
And, but I also noticed that when I listen, when you like he said, man, when you get close to God, it's like this thing come off your eyes and ears, and like you all of a sudden, like it don't hit the same. Like, cause you know now, like, you know what it means, you know what it. And then when you go back on, okay, it's like this. When you eat bad food, and then you stop eating bad food, you start eating good food. When you eat that bad food again, you feel sick.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure, yeah.
And when you eat bad food, you start eating good food, you don't feel sick. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like when you doing all the bad stuff and all that, and then you get close to God, it's hard to do that bad stuff again. Like you feel guilty.
Yeah, like you know you're not supposed to be doing this stuff.
Like, and you can't. Like me personally, when I was single before I was with my fiance, when I was running the streets and all that, but I always been close to God. Like even if I didn't physically go to church or anything like that, like I always tried to read scripture and pray. And like not every day. I don't do it every day. I'm better now, but back then. But I had enough of a relationship with God where like it was hard to do bad, like do stuff that I know I shouldn't be doing, or stuff that go against the scriptures or whatever. And so yeah, like to his point, like I think that number one, people are intimidated by perfection, and I don't think we're gonna acquire perfection in this life. That's why God sent Christ as a sacrifice to atone for us permanently. But as long as you seek perfection wholeheartedly, when you stumble, you have an atonement. But I think people like you atone for that. Like God sent.
Define that.
So
My bad.
So
define that for me, please.
The purpose of Christ was to be a blood sacrifice, because God said that the wages are sin or death. Right? That's what the Bible says. The wages are sin or death. If you sin, you die. Like that's how God set it up. But God. It goes against God's nature to want to destroy us. He don't want to destroy us, but God can't dwell where there is sin, right? So he said, I'm going to send my son to officially atone for mankind, so I don't have to destroy them throughout their existence, right?
Like a sacrifice, like a replacement.
Yes, right.
Got it.
So, because before when you sin, back in the old days, like before Christ, BC, you sin, somebody would have to die, you have to be bloodshed, you have to sacrifice an animal, or you have to sacrifice something for there to be atonement. So God sent his son to be forever atonement, whatever, cool. But when you, like he said, when you sin and then you be like, I just pray for forgiveness, and then the Bible says to come to repentance with a whole heart, like meaning like, yo, I'm truly sorry for this, like I slipped, like I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna try my hardest not to do it again. Like that's true repentance. You know what I'm saying? We're not going. The Bible says we all sin and fall short. Like God knows that we not, we never gonna be perfect on this earth. You know what I'm saying? But even the word like human being, like being, that's present tense. You're in a constant state of being. You're in a constant state of doing. It's never finished. You know what I'm saying? Like you always trying, like forgiveness. It's a daily thing. You always trying to forgive people. Love. You always trying to love. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect at that. You're never gonna be perfect at love. You know what I'm saying? It's like you love your fiance. I love my fiance. We don't always like each other. Like you always striving for that place. You know what I'm saying? It's constant. It's every day. Like if you do something, if you working out, right? You don't just work out once and be like, I'm about to be ripped the rest of my life, right? You gotta work out every day. It's constant. Like,
Same thing with spiritual stuff.
Exactly. So I just think that people are intimidated by that, and like
people
you
don't
say,
think there's consequences, but
right.
there is consequences. Ministry work, and it's like, man, how you doing ministry work and you high off fentanyl and methamphetamine? Is that being recorded?
We are recording.
Oh man, I'm about to give it.
So what happened was, we said so much good shit, it filled up the memory card. At that point, we were cut off. We were saying a lot of dope shit. What I like about today was positivity. I like ignorant stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I like a little bit of how can I say? I like a little bit of violence. In my soup a little bit sometimes. But
there's a lot of violence going on right now.
not just like that, but like in general, because of whatever wherever I grew up, how I grew up, whatever. But I like the positivity. I like the fact that we spoke about the negativity in the world and what could make it better. I like that stuff you were saying about Nipsey, and I like what you were saying in general about God and that stuff. I like what you said too. So I just want to speak about why we're here. Why are you guys here sitting with me? You guys like the YouTube stuff? You guys like the podcast type of thing? Tell me a little bit about that.
It's both, man. Getting a chance to speak.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone doing a lot of talking right now, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's always good to give new information to people and stuff, man. Things that they might not be looking for or didn't know about. You know, some
Fact.
stuff you ain't know about. Now you learn something today.
Yeah, I did.
Each one teach one. You know.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So yeah, of course, doing things like this, you know, it's always gonna be good. Especially when you know what you're talking about. Not that we know everything, but
I don't
you
know
we
anything.
know some things. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm telling you.
we know some things, and hopefully we can.
No, yeah, my bad. My bad. Getting into myself. I always my bad. It's because I
It's your
got
show,
something. I
man.
got something to say,
It's
man.
your
You know what I'm
show,
saying?
yeah.
I got something to say. What's it called? I never I've always been like an awkward, silent type. I never gave a damn about having conversations. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm super awkward, whatever. So I guess when I got older and I got into the whole podcast thing, the whole Joe Budden podcast, Brilliant Idiots. I like the whole, I like Flip the Script. I like Ash Shampoo. I like stuff like that. And it made me want to do it. So I did it, right? So I'm doing it. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if this is what I'm meant for or whatever, but I'm going to just keep doing it. If my girlfriend lets me out the house, I'm going to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
That's fact.
I'm being honest, man. I love her, so I respect her. So if she don't want me to go out, I don't go out.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out. You know what?
You ready for marriage?
Now that you said that, I don't even want to go out. What the fuck do I want to go out for? You know what I'm saying? So tell me, man. Why are you here? Why do you want to speak? Why do you want to be on YouTube? Why do you want to?
I pay a lot for this patio. So
Right,
I
yeah,
just-
don't be out here.
Definitely be out here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, this is my brother right here. I know he rock with you, so I rock with you. I appreciate you.
Feds always trying to hold you down.
Always holding it down.
Damn.
It's fucked up.
Nothing to it,
Trump.
But,
Talking positivity. That's what it is.
I mean, I support the movement.
Thank you.
And, I think platform is speed. Conversation is important. As long as it's productive conversation. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to speak. I post a lot on social media.
Follow him, man, please.
No, I ain't about to follow.
Oh, then don't follow him. Don't even look it up.
What I was saying is just that because of when you tweeting or you writing something, you can't really hear somebody's tone or
Exactly. Yeah. Everything is misinterpreted.
Yeah. So to hear my tone and my what's it called? I think I don't want it to be taken out of context. I think it's dope to have opportunity to be able to speak about what I normally speak about, and people hear oh damn. Sometimes I feel like people think I'm yelling at them or I'm screaming at them, trying to get my point across. But nah, I'm this is how I sound when I'm posting something.
And it's not off emotion, man. This man.
No, yeah.
He does his Googles, man.
You cool, man. You cool.
He does
You
his
cool in my
Googles,
book.
man.
Yeah, I feel that.
He's not just talking to talk.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate you, man. I rock with it. No muzzle.
Man, see, look, hearing that, man, I might cry on this show
Oh,
today, man.
man.
It's just, I don't even think it's an opportunity. I just think I got a camera and shit. I just want to talk to people and whatever, right? So, podcasting. Now, tell me, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. This is my show. This is no muzzle. You can't stop it, right?
Okay.
So, tell me, you guys are brewing up a podcast.
Something like that.
Please tell me about it, man. What's going on, man? You guys gonna do it? Is it gonna happen? I want to see it happen.
We're gonna do it.
God willing, man.
Yeah, God willing,
willing,
man.
man.
We're
Jeez, man.
working on it. We want to do it. Hopefully, it'll be out soon. When we ready to drop, we will come back on No Muzzle and let everybody
damn.
know,
No muzzle is getting in on an episode at least.
Oh,
For
yeah,
sure.
for
I'm
sure.
a guest. I'm coming, man.
For sure,
I'm
for
inviting
that.
myself.
There you go.
I want to, man, because I've guested on a couple different podcasts, and I love it, man. I love all that shit. We tried doing it, man. You know that. We tried doing it. I loved it, man.
Yeah, it was good.
It was going good. It can come back.
But you gotta see what our gift is, man. You don't know. God gives you different gifts, Yeah. Some people have the gift of song and they can sing their ass off. I don't have that gift. I can't sing for shit. You know what I mean?
I might hit a note or two.
But I mean, I can talk.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my thing.
Yeah.
Talk and I'll reach out to people.
Yeah.
We'll see, man.
Okay. Final thoughts. Anything?
Man, we just stay prayed up, man.
Yeah, man.
Stay vigilant. You know,
Yeah,
don't be afraid
sure.
to ask questions.
Don't be scared, man. We're gonna be alright.
Yeah, there you go.
Mine is, you know, it's about to get deep because I'm coming in the camera. Don't hold back. You know, be who you want to be. No muzzle. You know, you can't be afraid. If you like to, if you like to watch fucking cartoons, if you like to watch, if you like to do certain things that you might think is weird to certain people, like, you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you like eating cake in the middle of the night for no reason at all and start crying and stuff like that. You do that, man. You be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Experience, huh?
Nah, man. I'm happy when I eat cake. You know what I'm saying, man? There's nothing but smiles and giggles. You know what I'm saying?
I don't cry when I eat cake.
The hell? Nah, this is no muzzle, man. My name's Eddie.
I'm Enrique.
And Dennis signing off.
Please like and subscribe, man. If you don't fuck with my shit, that's fine. Just press a button.
That's right.
You don't gotta watch it. You don't gotta watch the whole thing. You don't ever gotta see it again.
Somewhere
Just,
down here, right?
Yeah, just press the button, please. If these gentlemen want to give out the social media, go follow them. You know what I'm saying? All right, then. We're out. Peace. I gotta get up because my GoPro turned off, so I gotta get up. And you know what? We out.
You can edit that out though, right?
Yeah.